Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let's just skip the intro that you all knew was coming. We're doing Joe's Adventure, which is in the whole series of Blank's adventures. And Joe saw two evil guys carrying Yoshi. He swam back and ran to the island. Once again, the guy was never one to explain a story. It's always like Joe or Blank saw something, and then they did this, and now they're here, and now you get to play. So it's generally what happens. We could do Yoshi's mail and see what he's got a mushroom for us. What's in the mailbox? Baby Yoshi. Joe, two evil guys kidnapped Daddy. I need help. You can find them in the cave on the top of the Island. I love Islands. Let's go to, where are we going here? The cave? Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's go to the cave. This looks, it's kind of an ugly background. Like, I don't even know what that is. Oh, He's a little generous with the power-ups this time around, huh? You don't have to win the lottery to get a fire flower, which is just awesome. Too bad, like I said, doesn't even matter because I'll just lose it anyway, and I just got a free life. Cool. Like how the halfway. Oh, don't be that guy. Can I take this? No. It's just a regular block, apparently. Can I spin jump it? I'm always looking for ways to kill myself. No, it must be a coin. It must be something. I am interested. It is. Oh, never mind. That should have been obvious. I was actually kind of hoping for a way to kill myself somehow. Wow, it's shooting 8-bit Marios. I think we've seen this before, or something similar. There was a hack that I played where, like, all the levels, well, one of the levels, the enemy was just random Marios walking around everywhere. I can't remember what hack that was, but it was incredibly random. I think you were playing as Luigi, too, or some other character. The Reef. And a bunch of people had said that this guy crammed a bunch of water levels into this hack, which, son, I am disappointed in you. I hate water levels. Like, just leave them out of the game. That is how much I hate them. Or, if you're going to put them in, make a hybrid. Make a land and water level. Like, mix it up, because water levels are just slow, they're boring, no one likes to be swimming for that long-ass time. Rip Van Fish lives there. Who else? The stupid oh, well, I guess he did kind of make a hybrid. Well, not really, this is just an alternate area. We're gonna go right back in. No, I don't care about that. We're gonna go right back into the water now, which is just great. And hey, look who's back spawned. Rip Van Douche Nozzle the Third. You know someone's a douchebag when they have like 3 people with the same fucking name in their family line. Like Bill Wellington the 19th. Like, come on, dude. Seriously. Think of a new name. Eventually, you have to. This is more Mario 64 music. Whether or not I'm saying the name of the game correctly, I don't give a shit, because I never bothered to look it up. It's either Super Mario 64 or Mario 64. I can't remember. Nor do I care. And if you leave it in the comments, and I read it, I'll still forget it, and I still won't care. So, that is where that will get you. A whole lot of not caring and you wasting your time trying to tell me what the proper name of the game is. You know what I'm talking about. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, hey, well, I guess work wasn't that bad. I guess it was alright. Still have that one guy who just keeps, he likes to give me random shit to do, like, at the final countdown of when I'm supposed to go home. I'm kind of confused. Yeah, that's I figured that 2 seconds later. Will I get hit by this? Yeah, I will. Well, what the fuck's the point of having a power-up if, you know, I'll just go power-upless. Well, that was incredibly easy. This guy is pretty generous with the free lives. Like, that's the 4th one or so that we found. Since we have 9 lives, we probably started with 5. I don't think we got 100 coins yet in this whole thing. The background of this is kind of nice. It's pretty cool. This guy's throwing baby Yoshis. Well, Yoshi eggs. The precursor to baby Yoshi. But I always have a manager who, like, always tells me to do shit during red hour. And by that, I mean, like, I'm about to go home in an hour, and I have shit to do that needs to get done before I go, and if you just keep telling me to do stuff, I'm gonna have to stay late, and then you're gonna get mad because I'm staying late and fucking up your payroll, but too bad you're telling me to do shit that I do not have the time to do. So that is my problem. What the hell? What is that? I can't even tell what that is. Oh, look, another random-ass free life. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. We're looking for a key, apparently. Looking for a key, so that was my main issue today. Usually there's issues that I have daily, but another random free life. It's usually issues that I have daily. Tomorrow's gonna suck. Usually Monday sucks enough on its own, but I have to go to that interview tomorrow. When normally I would have Monday morning to myself at least. As most people know, I close Monday, which entails being at work from about 3:30 in the afternoon till about 1 in the morning, which is just great. I will tell you that much. I love it. I really don't. Castle 1. N Brothers Castle? Who are the N Brothers? Whatever. But I have to go to that interview, and whatever, I might not even... I'm still competing with, like, several other people for it, so, I mean, just... There's not even any guarantee that I'll get the job, and even if I do, there's not even any guarantee I'll like it or succeed at it. I am being optimistic, though, that I would, but... I'd rather not have to wake up at 7:30 Monday to go and do this interview. I have no idea. That probably would have been a free life. And I have to go cash a bunch of savings bonds, because as I kind of, what the hell? As I kind of blurbed about it in, the other video, or one of the other videos, so that sucked. As I blurbed about it in one of the other videos, I, recently lost most of my money, like 90 to 95% of my money. Approximately $1,800 of it, because I had to lend it to a family member in need. And, yeah, I'm left with like 170 bucks, and that is not enough to pay my bills. So, what I have the pleasure of doing on Monday, along with going to this interview, is cashing in a bunch of savings bonds, which will hopefully give me about a $650 cushion until A, I get paid, B, I get paid by Machinima, which I am really hoping it's something amazing. Like, after losing that huge chunk of money, I'm really hoping it's just buckets of cash. Like, I hope Hutch shows up in my house with a fucking bag of money with a dollar sign on it, like a sack of money, and he's like, here you go. That would be the greatest. What's going on down here? Another free life. I love it. But I have to wait for that being B. I think that was B. That being B, which I think I'm supposed to get paid this month, since it is December. And I would get my third quarter stuff this month, because it takes, like, it's a long story, but that's B, and then C would be a payment from Google for SSoHPKC, but that wouldn't even come until January. So right now the safest bet is to cash those savings bonds that I don't want to cash, but have to, because if I don't, I won't be able to pay my bills. Because if I pay, I can pay one of my bills. I can pay the one that's like 130 bucks, but then I'll be left with 40 bucks. That's like enough for a tank of gas and then some food, and then I'm broke. Like I've got nothing, and that was completely avoidable. But hey, let's not avoid it. So yeah, I need that money. That's 600 bucks from the savings bonds that my grandparents were so kind to leave me about 20 years ago. Thereabouts in approximation, 14 to 20 years ago. I think the oldest one is 20 years. So, I need that money to pay my bills, otherwise I won't be able to pay my bills. And when you don't get your bills paid, people don't, you know, your phone gets shut off, your car gets repossessed. It's bad news bears. So let's hope for the best in the cashing in the savings bonds and not getting completely raped by the man. That would be great, I think. So, really, I'm just waiting for the godsend that is this to give me money. Yes. It's not... Ironic enough, everyone's like, oh, you make money from this. Well, yeah, I do, but hey, look Wow, another fucking free life. How many of those have we gotten? Like, God, I've lost count. I lost count mostly because I stopped paying attention, not because I can't count higher than 7 or 8 or whatever it is. Which is kind of funny that I unwittingly made a joke on myself that I was completely derp-tarded. That's great. But, what was I talking about? I was talking about being broke. Being broke's not fun, kids. Don't ever have a family member need money from you. Like, even though it's completely unavoidable, it sucks. I will tell you that much. $1,800 in the hole. And I just bought a Wii recently because the Wii that I was using got taken back, so I was like, you know what? I have all this money. Let's read this. Our explorers said that something isn't right with this bush. This bush? Oh, okay. Huh. I'm glad. I guess that turns the switch off. But about a week and a half ago, I lost the Wii that I was recording because the person who was letting me use it took it back, and I didn't even know. So they took it back. I had like a bunch of money. Like, I'd been sitting on pretty much $2,000 for quite some time, which isn't a lot of money to some people, but to me, that was the most money I pretty much ever had. I had like $2,400 something. So I was like, whatever. You know, I started recording Donkey Kong Country Returns. I need a Wii. I have the money, so I'm not going to be like, oh, someone took my Wii, so I'm canceling it. No, I just went out and bought a new one for myself. Unfortunately, several days later, as another free life is unearthed, several days later, the situation that has happened that I just explained happened. And if I wouldn't have bought the Wii, I would have an extra $200, and I wouldn't be in such a potential mess. But I think it'll be okay. Like, you know, even though I'm kind of iffy on it right now, as I'm lagging around for some reason. Even though I'm kind of iffy on it right now, I'm sure things will eventually fall into play. Like, I'm sure my bonds will get cashed, and I'm sure I'll get some payments from Google or Machinima that will definitely help me out and not pretty much put me on the very thin line of having no money at all, not being able to pay my bills. So, in a way, starting this YouTube thing 2 years ago will probably save my ass 2 years from whence I started it, which is kind of funny, kind of weird to think that if I potentially, Joe Shadows, if I possibly didn't even start this, I might be completely butt-fucked right now. Funny how things work, right? Oh well. Even though I'm out a lot of money, I'm sure it'll be okay. That sucked. I'm sure it'll turn out to be fine in the end. Once things fall into place that I am hopeful that they will fall into place, then I can not worry so much. But right now, $170 to my name, and I've got a couple bills to pay. And let me tell you, they are more than $170, and this is why I don't even try and keep power-ups. Like, look at this. I'm just losing power-ups all over the place. No! Run, Joe! I don't care if I've called you Mario. After playing so many bajillion hacks... Okay. After calling him the character Mario for so long, I really don't care if I don't call Joe, or don't call Joe. Wow. This isn't even Reznor. Haven't we seen this before? This looks familiar. This looks like it's Mario Zor, but I feel like this is deja vu. Like, this has happened at some point before in my illustrious hack-playing career. Something like that. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. Next time when we come back, we'll go through the mystery tube, and let me make sure that... We'll just go through it now. Oh, it's Goldenrod again. The ocean! So we're up for Goldenrod City theme and a bunch of water levels coming up.